What's going on, my beautiful people out there in the fragrance world? My name's Jose, and this is PR Scents, where you get fragrance reviews for the common man and ladies at not too expensive prices. So today, what I'm gonna do is I went through my collection, and I figured I'd give you 10 of my top Lattafa fragrances that I wear quite a bit. Now, a lot of these are more for the fall, winter, but there's a couple here that you can wear during the spring and summer as well. So if you're interested in what I have to say about my top 10 Lattafa fragrances, stick around and I will talk to you in a second. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, so 10 top Lattafa fragrances that I own. There are a lot more out there that are really, really good as well. But I just tried to go through what I have and give you, some of them haven't been talked about in a long time, but I thought I'd give you like a feel for some of the ones that are really, really good. Now, when I say Lattafa, I also include in there Maison Alhambra, because Maison Alhambra is a offshoot of Lattafa. So we're gonna start with one that is definitely more of a fall winter fragrance, but man is it good. This is a clone of Herod, and this is Maison Alhambra's Hercules. It's a tobacco based fragrance that is absolutely beautiful. The atomizer is not bad at all, but guys, if you like a sweet pipe tobacco fragrance that does last quite a long time, Maison Alhambra's Hercules is one that you should go for. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's warm, spicy, cinnamon. You can't go wrong with this one. If you don't have this in your collection and you do like tobacco fragrances, this is a really good one to get. If you ever smelled CK Shock? That's a tobacco fragrance as well, but more on the lighter side. This gives you a real feel for that sweet pipe tobacco. So that's my number 10, and this is in no particular order either, so just keep that in mind. We're going to talk about the next one. Now, this one, some people say it's a clone of By the Fireplace, but if you guys have seen my previous reviews of fragrances and this one was in it, you'll know that this is not a clone of By the Fireplace. If anything, By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela is a clone of this, because this came out about a year before that. And this is Raghba Wood Intense, Eau de Parfum. Raghba Wood Intense is so good. It's got caramel in it. Oh, sugar, Gaiac wood. It literally smells like a fireplace that you've thrown a bunch of sugar in, and it is gorgeous. More fall and winter, but man, if you like that By the Fireplace DNA, this is a really good one to get, and it's not super expensive. And you can tell I put quite a dent in this one as well. So Raghba Wood Intense is definitely one that you should have in your collection if you like heavier types of fragrances. So that's number 9. Number 8 is this one, Lattafa's Eternal Oud. This is part of their Pride collection. Man, is this good. It really, really is good. This is a clone of Maison Francis Kurt Jones Grand Soir. Here it goes. And that atomizer looks like it's pressurized. Oh, but it is so, so good. This one just, it's got grapefruit. It's got plum, so it's a little sweet. It also has heliotrope in it, which gives it a little licorice kind of feel to it as well. Really, really good. Still not super expensive. The bottle is beautiful. To me, the bottle's beautiful. Some people say it's hokey, but I think it's a really nice, look. It's got labdanum in it as well, which gives it a sweet, musky kind of feel. It's just a great, great fragrance, and I really enjoy this one, and it's not gonna cost you a lot of money. The presentation for it is beautiful as well, if you're lucky enough not to get the case that it comes in, which is this plastic case, broken, because pretty much everybody that gets it, the case is broken, which I think is ridiculous. But Eternal Oud by Lattafa, another really, really good one. Next. Now, this is another one that I absolutely love. This has the same DNA as Tom Ford's Tuscan leather or ombre leather. It's kind of a mixture of both, and this is Velvet Oud by Lattafa as well. Velvet Oud is beautiful if you like leather fragrances. This has leather, agarwood, which is oud, incense, citruses, musk, amber, and cinnamon. Now, this one fell one day because I ridiculously grabbed it by the cap and it fell. So the atomizer does that, so it's just ridiculous. But if you like leather fragrances, Velvet Oud is a really good one. Nobody talks about it anymore. Nobody talks about most of these anymore because, now it's the next hype. But, if you guys don't have these, you should, give them a try because they are really, really good. And back in the day when they came out, they were getting super hyped because they're good. So Velvet Oud, if you like that Tuscan leather, ombre leather kind of feel, Velvet Oud is a really good one to get. And it does last a long time on my skin. Next. Now this one, I really enjoy because I enjoy the original, the OG, which is Acqua di Gio Profumo. And Acqua di Gio Profumo has been discontinued. You can still find it out there, but you're gonna start paying a heavy price for it. So if you're like me and you already have Acqua di Gio Profumo and you don't wanna waste it, this is a good way to go. And this is Lattafa's Suqraat. And it does smell a lot like Profumo, a lot. It's really, really nice. Oh, I love that DNA. I love that Profumo DNA. It is so good. This has got bergamot, ginger, and you definitely get the ginger. It has a little spiciness at the beginning, and I believe that's because of the ginger. It's got lavender, violet leaf, musk, sandalwood, and amber. It's like very incensey, it's not super sweet. It's more of a little spiciness in there, but it is so, so good. The bottle is not bad. The bottle is heavy as hell. You could kill somebody with this, but it's a really nice one. And I like the way they put all the information in the back of that label that it has in the front. So it's just a really gorgeous scent. Longevity and everything's fine with it as well. So this is one I'll recommend if you don't have Profumo and you don't want to spend that Profumo money. This is a good one to get. If you do have Profumo and you don't want to waste it, this is a good one to get. So that is Lattafa's Suqraat. Next. Now the next one is one that came out, I think it was late last year or early or in the mid last year, and this is Wafa. Okay. It's a little hokey. It's like a velvety kind of feel to it on the bottle. But Wafa is nice. Now, some people say it smells like Carlisle, and some people say it smells like Killian's Black Phantom. To me, it is more of a Killian's Black Phantom kind of fragrance. It's just beautiful. It's creamy. It's vanilla. It's buttery. It's really good. Let me give you the notes. It's got plum, frankincense, vanilla, rose, orris root, which is iris really, patchouli, Peru balsam, and vetiver. It is just such a good scent. It's a little chocolatey. It's a little boozy. It's just, if you've ever smelled Black Phantom, this is what it smells like. More than Carlisle, I would say. So if you want a Black Phantom kind of feel, this is a good one to get. If you like that buttery vanilla kind of feel, you can't go wrong with Wafa. And it does last on my skin maybe 4 hours or so, but man, is it a good scent. I spray it all the time because I just like that feel. Next one. Now this one needs no introduction. You guys know this one, and it is Asad by Lattafa. This is one of my favorite fragrances to wear. The presentation, I like the bottle. A lot of reviewers hate the bottle. I like it, but the one thing I wish they spent a little bit more money on was the lettering, because the lettering tends to come off. But it's the juice inside that matters. And this has got black pepper, coffee, patchouli, pineapple. I mean, it's just a gorgeous scent. It's very citrusy, a little shower gelish kind of feel to it. This is a clone of Dior Sauvage Elixir, and it's a really, really good one. Now, there's also Fragrance World's Enigma Un, which I think is a little closer to Sauvage Elixir as far as the DNA is concerned, but this was a huge hype beast. Still, people talk about it all the time. And if you don't want to spend all that money on Sauvage Elixir and you want to get really, really close to that scent for $25, $26, this is the way to go. This is beautiful and it lasts forever. It is a beast. I mean, on your clothes, this thing will be like 24 hours on your clothes, maybe longer. But really, really good fragrance. Great for going out partying, just great for anything. Very versatile. You can wear this anytime, any time of season, anywhere. It's that good, and I love it. It's so good. It's a compliment beast too. You'll get compliments on it. Next, now another one that needs no introduction. You guys know this one too, and this is Khamrah. And Khamrah was one of Lattafa's biggest hype beasts last year. I mean, everybody was talking about Khamrah, and people still have it in their top 10 lists because it's that good. Now, Khamrah is touted as being a clone of Killian's Angel Share, and I'd say that it's not a true clone of Killian's Angel Share. There are the ones that are closer to Killian's Angel Share, but this has the same DNA of Killian's Angel Share, and then they added a whole bunch of other stuff. It is really, really sweet. It's really, really powerful. Like, you only need about 3 sprays of this thing, and it'll last you a long time. So don't overspray it. But it's got such a beautiful feel to it. Now, the cap is a little weird because the cap is more of a screw cap. You have to kind of like screw it as you're pulling up because it is really, really tight in there. I broke mine, so it doesn't even stay. It just pops out. But if you like a really good, very, very close to Killian's Angel Share with a lot more sweetness to it, Khamrah is a great, great way to go. I just love it. I really do. And, but you do have to be careful with the sprays. Next. Now we're down to the last two. I've tried to make this quick. But we're down to the last two, and this one is another really, really good one. Great for the spring and summer, great anytime, but it leans more towards the spring and summer. And this is Maahir Legacy. And this is a clone of Parfums de Marly's Sedley. Really, really good clone too. I mean, it's just gorgeous. If you want a freshie, this is a good one to use. It's got spearmint in it. It's got lavender, grapefruit, lime. It's really, really citrusy. Like, if you like citrusy kind of scents, this is a great way to go. It's a little spicy because it has black pepper in it. It also has rosemary in it. It's got oak moss, tonka bean, and broxin. I mean, it's just, let me see. This might have to be my scent of the day today. Now, at the beginning, when you first spray it, it does have a bit of that alcohol kind of feel to it. So let it settle down before you make any judgments. But as it starts to dry down, you should like it a lot because it's just so damn good. Really, really good. Last one, and guys, if you haven't subscribed, if you like my content, please do me a favor and subscribe, like, comment, share this video with your friends. I try to constantly be giving you stuff that's not going to cost you a lot of money, and you're still going to smell damn good. I think it's ridiculous to spend $300 on a 3.4 ounce bottle of something when you could spend $26, $25, $30, and get really, really damn close to what that fragrance smells like. If any of you saw a video I did of Creed's Himalaya, I like it. It was a gift, and I researched it online, and it's running anywhere from definitely over $300, but some places were charging $420 for it. And I don't think it's worth it at all. I mean, I've got clone fragrances that last longer than Himalaya does. So I don't see the point. And that's my whole thing. I know there's a lot of really hardcore no clone kind of people out there. And listen, if you've got the money to spend to buy that fragrance, then go ahead and do it. But the smart money is to spend $100 on 4 fragrances than $100 on 1 fragrance. And that fragrance probably won't last you as long as some of these do. So just keep that in mind. I mean, these are all clones, yes, but that's become my thing now. Is, you know, when I see a really good fragrance out there and it's $400, I want to find the best clone of that fragrance where I can spend less than $40 on and still smell exactly the same. The majority of people are not going to know that that's not that fragrance. I do tell them what it is. I don't lie. And then they're amazed. They're like, really? Because that smells exactly the same as this fragrance does. And I'm like, yeah, it does. It does. So, you know, it's your choice. $400, $30. Figure it out. Last fragrance, which is a really, oh my God, guys, this one is so good. And this is Maison Alhambra's Exclusif Tabac. And I've already put a dent in this. I've had this for maybe 4 months. And, you know, for having over 300 fragrances, that's quite a huge dent. But God, is this gorgeous if you like tobacco fragrances. Oh, it is so peppery and very tobacco forward. So if you like I said before with Herod, you know, Hercules, if you like tobacco fragrances, this is so good. This is a clone of a Carolina Herrera fragrance, tobacco something, and I can't for the life of me remember. But you can get this for around $24 on jomashop, which is a great price. And like I said, this thing, if you like tobacco, and I know, you know, some people will sit there and say, oh, tobacco, who would like a tobacco fragrance? They really are good. I mean, they're very good. Hercules, Exclusif Tabac, they have that tobacco feel to them. That's the foundation of the fragrance. But then they add a whole bunch of other stuff. Some are spicy, some are sweet, but they're all really good. Tobacco fragrances are more for the fall and winter, but, you know, I wear it all the time. I don't care. Anyway, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long for you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and let me know, and I'll try to answer them. But like I said, if you want some really good Lattafa fragrances, there's so many out there. These are some of the ones that I think you should look into because they're really good. But again, on a lot of these, you have to like that heavier, non-freshy kind of fragrance, because most of these, except for, let's say, Legacy, are more on the heavier side. But still really damn good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, guys, you guys make sure that you be safe, you be loved, and I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.